Nazo-ke Sanibona bafundi ninjani? Ngiyaphila. Ngicela nithape lapha ku-chat ukuthi sawubona. Sorry, nayi live stream in the background. Okay, so sikhona sonke nje. Cabanga ukuthi sekulungile-ke. Awuthi ngibona lapha. Angithi uma nifikile ngicela nithape Sanibona lapha ku-chat. Sanibona kanje ya. Sanibona. Sizosho yebo sawubona. Awuthi ngithole i-chat lapha. Stream chat. So, sawubona Baba Daniel. Kuhla umuphilile. Magweva. Mama noma ubaba Magweva sanibona. Nazo. Okay. Bese ngicela nizethulele ngizosho igama lami ngingu Spanban. My name is someone. Ngihlala I'm just going to recap all the stuff we've done already. Ngihlala I stay somewhere. Ngivela I come from. And isiZulu wherever you're from. Lihle, see, it's a small L. So let me know your name, where you're from, where you stay, where you come from, and wherever you're from, how is the weather? isiZulu lihle noma libi. Angazi ukuthi nizwa i-karaoke in the background. Angithi ngihlala eVietnam manje sekune karaoke nje. Kune karaoke kakhulu. Abantu lapha bathanda i-karaoke. So nazo-ke. Awuthi ngingene lapha. I-karaoke kakhulu. Savula i-stream lapha ocingweni. Nazo. Okay. Kuhle. Okay, sesikhona sonke. Okay. So this is your work. As soon as you get to the stream, type in the chat. Type in the chat your name, where you stay, where you come from, and what the weather is like. So I'm going to put my details in here. Igama lami ngingu Zamani. Zamani. So you're going to put whatever details, whatever your name is there. Angite. Let's make that a different color. Oopsie, this is in the way. Make it a different color, whatever. Blue. Ngihlala mina. Ngihlala Vietnam. Ngifundisa isiZulu. Ngihlala Vietnam. Way. Nazo. Another highlight. Mina ngivela. I'm from eThekwini. eThekwini. And isiZulu Vietnam. Lihle kakhulu. Nazo-ke. Okay bafundi. Cool. Sibone chat ikhona lapha yini? Okay. Asiqhubeke-ke. So namhlanje angithi njengoba usanda la eVietnam Vietnam lapha engihlala khona. So ngiyabonga kakhulu baba Daniel. Yasho igama lakhe Daniel uvela eNew York. Yeah, okay, isiZulu eNew York. Kuneqwa. Hayibo. Kuyakhithika, I think is the word for snowing. Kuneqwa. There is ice. Yay. Kuyakhithika, snowing. Ngiyaxolisa. It's snowing and ice. Hey. Kwakubi lokhu. Okay. Mina-ke ilokhu njani? eVietnam la engihlala khona bekune Tet okuyi Lunar New Year. Nazo-ke. So kufana no Christmas, no New Year in the West. Sawubona Kai. Nazo-ke. Igama lakho ngesiXhosa uThemba. Nazo-ke. Uhlala eMbombela, ya futhi uvela eMbombela. Izulu lapha liyashisa. Okay, izulu liyashisa eMbombela. Wey. Yazi abazali bami, my parents, babehlala eMbombela. Abazali bami, my parents stayed in eMbombela. Abazali bami babehlala eMbombela. Stayed in Mbombela. Angithi eMbombela kuse Nelspruit angithi. Yeah. Ngiyabonga baba Nkosinathi. Kuneqwa. It's icy, whatever. And you can say liyakhithika. It's snowing. Liyakhithika. Nazo ngiyabonga kakhulu Kai ukuthi ubakhona. Okay, so bengizokhuluma kancane nge-karaoke le angithi niyezwa i-karaoke. Uyabezwa? Unomsindo nje yo. Abantu lapha bathanda kakhulu i-karaoke. So nje angithi ebusuku mhlambe njalo kuzoba i-karaoke somewhere. Kodwa bagcina ngo-10 mhlambe 10 p.m. So kungcono ke. Kuhle. Asiqhubeke lapha. So beginthi ngizokhona le i-video le echaza nge-Tet kodwa elase China, Chinese New Year. Kodwa i-Tet, i-Lunar New Year eVietnam lihlukile, is a little bit different. A little bit different to the Chinese one. Kodwa ngizoyidlala lapha. Ngizodlala i-video ngiphinde ngichaze ngesiZulu. Okay, Kai, question ya. Can you say igama lami ngu ngesiZulu? Okay. Very good question about ngingu. Igama lami ngingu Zamani. So let's have so if anybody who's just joined, please type in the chat, introduce yourself. My name is, I come from, the weather where I come from is good or bad. Nali ikati lami lizama ukubamba impukane. Manje nali ikati lami. Ozakati. Cha, alifuni. Nazo. Sawubona nonke nazo. Pushing buttons. Okay, hamba. nazok. Igama lekati lami ngu Papa. Anisho nje usawubona Papa. Wait. Papa. Anything up here. Nisho sawubona Papa. Angithi igama lekati leli ngu Papa. Kai's question about Ngingu, also at university, they sort of taught us just the Ngu. Ngu Brian, whatever, Ngu Zamani. This basically means is, but so it seems redundant to say my name, I am Brian. Technically redundant, but that's the way it's that people speak. Everyone says igama lami Ngingu Brian. So even though it sounds like you're doing it twice, it is correct to say Ngingu in isiZulu. So that's interesting if your Xhosa professor also shouts at you for that. But yeah. Oh, okay. Ukhai, hayi bafundi, ukhai lapha chat. Ubaba wami wayesebenza esikoleni sakhe uPenryn College eNelspruit. Oh yebo Khai, sengiyakhumbula, ngiyabonga. Uyamazi impela, uyamazi ubaba wami. Okay, ngiyabonga kakhulu Khai. Xhosa prof is a purist. Well, yeah, what the theory says and what's actually used is often different. Okay, so asizame lapha. Okay.
As the story goes.
Ngicela ni-type okay. Noma ngizolalela lapha kancane uthola ukuthi ilokhu njani. Oh, kati lami, ufuna ukuphuma? Awume kancane. Okay.
Yu Di, or Jade Emperor, ruler of the heavens, wanted to devise a way to measure time. So he organized a race. The first 12 animals to make it across the river would earn a spot on the zodiac calendar in the order they arrived.
Okay. So wayehlela umqhudelwano, a race. Wayethi hayi izilwane lezi eziyishumi nambili izilwane. So if you want to say 12 animals, izilwane eziyishumi nambili 10 and 2 ezazizoweqa qala zazizofakwa be put kwi-zodiac calendar nazok. Bese angithi lo uma ngabe igundan lifike qala la lizofakwa kuqala ku-calendar. So
the rat rose with the sun to get an early start.
Okay, manje igundane lavuka ekseni kakhulu.
But on the way to the river, he met the horse, the tiger, and the ox.
Okay, so sizosho igundane leli lisahamba liya emfuleni labona i-tiger ngazi ibobese angithi ilokhu njani lion sizoyenza lento ibe African angithi igundane labona ibubesi ihashi kanye niyazi ukuthi i-ox iyini ijongosi. Sawubona Bracken, Umbali, Uraka nazo. Ox, niyazi i-ox iyini i-ox ngesiZulu is a word jongos, yongos in Afrikaans, but that's been used in Zulu as a young buffalo, someone, you know, and the word here in Vietnam is the same, chai chow, young buffalo, those guys riding without a helmet, zooming down the streets. Impela Kai, Inkabi, incidentally, means ox, yeah, but it also means hitman. So be careful how you use that word. Inkabi. Okay.
Because the rat was small and couldn't swim very well, he asked the bigger animals for help.
Okay, manje ngizobuza lapha bafundi, ngicela niphendule kuma comments. Ngizobuza lapha igundane lalikwazi ukubhukuda. Igundane lalikwazi ukubhukuda. What does that mean? Igundane lalikwazi did it know how to? Was it able to? Was it able to? Ukubhukuda. Ukubhukuda bafundi. Nizophendula kuma comments. Yebo noma cha.
Because the rat was small and couldn't swim very well.
Lalikwazi ukubhukuda kahle. Could it swim well? Yebo noma cha. Lalikwazi noma lalingakwazi. Which one do you think it is? Okay. Angithi labuza.
Ask the bigger animals for help.
Labuza izilwani ezinkulu ukuthi zisize.
While the tiger and horse refused.
Okay, manje ibubesi angithi siqambe ayi-tiger ibubesi nehashi benqaba.
The kind-hearted ox agreed to carry the rat across.
Kodwa inkabi yayinenhliziyo enhle. Yavuma yathi yebo ngizokusiza.
Yet, just as they were about to reach the other side, the rat jumped off the ox's head and secured first place.
Okay, kodwa angithi igundane lalihlakaniphile. Ngathini? Hayi ukuthi lihlakaniphile kodwa laligangile. Niyezwa i-karaoke isifike kuleli zinga le angithi getting to that time of the evening ukuthi abantu sebeyacula kakhulu. So igundane laligangile. I don't know if anybody wants to try ngesiZulu. Lenzani. What did it do? Igundane. Lenzani igundane. But if anybody wants to try that.
We're about to reach the other side.
What did the rat do? If you want to try write that in Zulu. What did the rat do to secure first place? Lenzani igundane.
The rat jumped off the ox's head and secured first place.
Okay. Nazi ukuthi mhlambe niyazi igama jump. Lenzani igundane ukuze liwine. What does it do? Lenzani igundane ukuze liwine. Angithi lalifuna ukuwina phela. So lenzani phela. Ngisachecka lapha ku live, okay? Ngisakhona live kuhle. Okay. Asiqhubeke lapha.
The ox came in second with the powerful tiger right behind him.
Okay. So khona omunye umbuzo lapha. So ubani owawina? Ubani owawina bafundi? Okay. Wait, Kai, igama lesixhosa lesi la tsiba. Mhlambe ukweqa, Raka, good try. Ukweqa though is to like cross. We want a different word. Lenzani. Yeah, nazo Daniel. What did the rat do in order to win? Daniel says igunde lasuka ekhanda lenkabi. Lasuka ekhanda lenkabi. But there's a different word. Jump. Yebo, Taffy Malone, sawubona, unjani? Mahle bezulu. Mazulu amahle. That's good Zulu people. Mazulu amahle nazo. Lasuka ekhanda lenkabi. Want this word here. La uma. La jomba. Jomba. Uma. Ekhanda. La uma. La jomba. That's a word for jump. Jump. Lenkabi. Okay. Manje bafundi. Gweqa nazo. Gweqa nazo. Mbali. Bafundi bese ubani owawina? Who won? Ubani owawina? Besi noma igundane bafundi. Ubani owawina? Ibubesi noma igundane? Ukweqa. Kai usakhipha isichazamazwi. Chazamazwi, anybody? Chaza, to explain. Amazwi, words. And explain worder, and explain a worderer. Chazamazwi is chazamazwi. What is chazamazwi? Yeah, ubani owaphumelela impela. Ngiyabonga sisumbali. Uma ufuna ubale isiZulu lesi. Sinqo ubani owaphumelela. Getting lost with my elas and lelas. Phumelela. Ubani owaphumelela. Kuhle. Asifunde lapha.
The rabbit, too small to battle the current, nimbly hopped across stones and logs to come in fourth.
Okay, so igundane. Cha, igundane hayi. I-rabbit mhlambe bafundi. Rabbit. Yini i-rabbit ngesiZulu bafundi? Who succeeded exactly? Taffy Malone. Ubani owaphumelela? Ubani owawina? Uphumelela. Uphumelela Kai is not yeah, igama elijulile. I would say lijulile, but isiZulu. Isinqo, isiZulu ngqo uyabona. Ukuwina angithi ukuwina kuthathwe isiNgisini kwesiNgisi. Wafaka neSwati Kai. Hayi. Swati isiXhosa, isiZulu manje wey. Kuhle. Okay, bafundi, i-rabbit kuyini? What's a rabbit? NgesiZulu. Okay, asiqhubeka lapha.
Next came the dragon, who could have flown directly across, but stopped to help some creatures she had encountered on the way.
Bo. Dragon. I've heard someone call a dragon Inkanyamba. Inkanyamba. I don't know if that's the right word, but Inkanyamba yayi singathini? Yayi nenhliziyo enhle. Yayi nenhliziyo enhle. Yasiza ezinye izilwane. Helped some other animals. IsiXhosa. Okay. IsiXhosa, igama lesiXhosa kuba ukuwina. Okay, ukuphumelela isiZulu ukuwina, borrowed word. Kuhle kakhulu. Asiqhubeka lapha.
After her came the horse, galloping across the river. But just as she got across, the snake slithered by. The startled horse reared back, letting the snake sneak into sixth place.
Okay, manje siyabona ukuthi ihashi lalisa inyoka izobuza lapha. Bafundi, ngizonibuza ngamunye ngithi wena mfundi, wena uthanda izinyoka noma Uthanda izinyoka noma uzonda izinyoka. Do you love snakes or do you hate snakes? Wena uzophendula mina izinyoka. Mina ngithanda izinyoka noma mina ngizonda izinyoka. Angithi kunabantu nje, abanye abantu bathanda izinyoka kakhulu, abanye abantu lutho. I don't see much in between when it comes to snake. Nazo. Brecken's listening here. This one. Brecken's remembering this one. Rabbits. Unogwaja. Unogwaja. Rabbits. I've got a folk tale actually. We're busy editing and translating and transcribing about unogwaja with long ears looking after the king's cattle. So stay tuned for that on YouTube. Nazog. Taffy Malone, uyazizonda. Yeah? Uyazizonda izinyoka. Yeah? Uyazizonda izinyoka. This is a nice one here. The Z in there. We put in there for, can it be purple? For this noun class here, izinyoka. Izinyoka Z. Izinyoka Z. Sorry, different colors. Kuhle. Kai. Ukai uyasho uyazesaba izinyoka kodwa uyazihlonipha. Daniel. Daniel uthi uthanda izinyoka nje kancane nje. Umbali uyathi uyayizonda inyoka. Uyayizonda inyoka umbali. Okay, kuhle.
The Jade Emperor looked out at the river and spotted the sheep, the monkey, and the rooster, all atop a raft, working together to push it through the weeds.
Okay, so angithi manje imvu, inkawu, neqhude, zonke lezi zilwane zazisizana. Angithi kunesisho ngesiZulu esithi izandla ziya. Does anybody know it? Reckon akathandi izinyoka. Ngiyabona ke. Izandla ziya. Hands wash each other. Does anybody know this saying? Hands wash each other. Basically, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Izandla ziya. I'll leave that hanging there. So angithi imvu, inkawu, neqhude zazisizana. Impela khaya izandla ziyagezana. Izandla ziyagezana impela khaya. Ubuntu impela Babu Daniel. Ubuntu. Angithi the full a nice thing that goes with Ubuntu is umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. Umuntu, a person. Ngumuntu is a person. Ngabantu, through people. Person's only human through others. Beautiful thinking. Beautiful, beautiful.
When they made it across, the trio agreed to give 8th place to the sheep, who had been the most comforting and harmonious of them, followed by the monkey and the rooster.
Bandla. Shame. Bandla. Saying bandla. Bandla. Shame. Shame. If any non-native South Africans are around, but this word shame used in South Africa is quite it's very different. It doesn't mean shame on your family. You're like, no, that's too, it's used everywhere. But bandla, cute man, bandla. So izilwane lezi to agree savumelana ukuthi imvu akathathi nje 8th place ngoba iyona nje eyayinhle emoyeni, umoya wayo wawumuhle, good part.
Next came the dog, scrambling onto the shore.
Inja, hayibo. Inja ihamba kancane manje inja. Ubani man 10th place. Hayi.
He was a great swimmer, but frolicked in the water for so long that he only managed to come in 11th.
Hayi, inja, hawu. Inja idlala kakhulu. Angithi izinja zithanda ukudlala. Manje inja ibhizi iyadlala, ayinandaba. Anginandaba. I don't care. Anginandaba. I don't care. Inja ayinandaba phela. Hayi, sekunomqhudelwano. There's a race. Inja ayinandaba phela. Iyadlala.
The final spot was claimed by the pig, who had gotten hungry and stopped to eat.
Ngiyabona ingulube. Wey. Ingulube bafundi. Wey. Ingulube yenzani bafundi? Ingulube yenzani ingulube? Okay, answer in the comments. What did the pig do? Yenzani ingulube? Ingulube yagijima kakhulu.
The final spot was claimed by the pig, who had gotten hungry and stopped to eat and nap.
Yenzani. Interesting one here. The tense is in how you emphasize this first bit. So yenzani ingulube is present tense. What is it doing? But yenzani ingulube. Yenzani. What did it do long ago? Yenzani ingulube bafundi. Ingulube ya. Ingulube ya. Ya. Nam. Ya. Yeah. Ibisidla. Ukhaya uyasho naye uyadla. Ufana nengulube le udla kakhulu. Yayisidla angazi yadla ngizothi yadla ndi gum ingulube yadla futhi yalala. Hayibo ingulube nje. Ingulube iyavilapha ingulube. Yeah, nazo ingulube yadla yalala. Yazo yebraken ingulube yadla impela. Oh, I was wondering about that, Daniel. Daniel's first comment there, ingulube yafa. The pig died. Yama. Ingulube yama. Stopped. Yala ingulube nazo. Kind. There's yaisi. That does Zulu does have that thing. Yaisi lala. Yaisi la. You might be able to say that. Yeah, that's. I don't know. Angaz. Sizumbali. Uthini? Usakhona sizumbali. Ngasho kanje ingulube yadla. Yayisidla. Angaz. Yeah, it does sounds fine. It sounds right. Cool.
Before finally waddling across the finish line.
Mm-hmm.
And so, each year is associated with one of the animals in this order.
Okay, bayasho ngakho ke I get confused too. Let's go through all of these. Usuku izinsuku. Let's just quickly isonto, so week, day, usuku izinsuku days. Isonto, amasonto. Inyanga bafundi. Inyanga, the moon, and the month. Inyanga is inyanga. And the year, unyaka. Does anybody know what years Plural for year is unyaka. It's a weird one. Unyaka. What is the plural for years? So each year, inelukunjan. Inesilwane sayo. Angithi bese njalo ngeminyaka eyishumi nambili kuphinde kuba lo owaqala angithi khundana. Iminyaka nazo-ke kuhle kakhulu Daniel. Unyaka unyaka iminyaka. Very good try, Raka, but you see, these things are confusing. Unyaka iminyaka. Exactly, Bracken. Yeah, as well. So very confusing because we might have a U starting word, ukozi. That actually goes to zinkozi. Ukozi, eagle. Ukozi FM. Ukozi is inkozi, and another like U word, umama, that goes to mama. This is a U word. Nyaga iminyaka. I don't know. So look it up in your isiZulu.net. Just quickly show you this. Impela bubble break-in. It's one of these things, one of these cheat sheets, and you can sort of see some of the prefixes here. So ukozi is actually there. Ukozi is inkozi. What else did I have here? Umama, mama. Umfula, a river, imifula. Unyaga, iminyaga. Just a quick one if you want to know how to say how old you are. Ngineminyaga engamashumi amathathu nanye. Mina ngineminyaka engamashumi amathathu nanye. It was my favorite thing, filling up with petrol, diesel in South Africa. Get to the pump and ask, say, ngicela amarand angamakhulu amahlanu namashumi amahlanu nanhlanu. Any guesses in the comments what these two amounts are? Brian, Yasho. Yeah. I'm saying how old I am. How old am I, bafundi? Ngineminyaka engamashumi amathathu nanye. Ngiyahlupa. Bese at the petrol station, just to rock up and saying, angamashumi amahlanu angamakhulu amahlanu. And then because this way of counting is not very popular, like we learned this at university. Raka, nazo, ge, woo. 31 in Bella. 31. Tens, I have yours, which are tens, which are 3, which is, and 1. Yayisilula. Yeah, Raka, ushayile, Raka, kuhle kakhulu. Yeah, because this isn't a very common way of counting big numbers. We just rather use the English numbers. At the petrol station, I used to confuse a lot of people. How much is this? Busy filling up, guys filling up neighboring cars, leaving the petrol pump in the car, coming, everybody gathering around Magbaki. How? Everybody having a meeting at my car, trying to figure out how much is what. Exactly, yeah. Big numbers. It's just a mission to use to count like this in Zulu. So most people just count with with the other numbers. Cool. Let's just finish this up, shall we?
With a cycle starting over every 60 years. Why 60 and not 12? Well, the traditional Chinese calendar is made up of 2 overlapping.
And isiyajula kakhulu angifuni ukujula kangaka. Nazo-ke bengifuna nje ukukhuluma kancane ngelubunjani. So lapha bengizothini lapha. Sekune podcast angithi bese ngizonikhombisa lapha kancane. This is a podcast episode I'm going to release shortly. I just thought it was a nice little. I try and listen to. Oh, that's the blurb. That's okay. So I try to listen to Ukhozi FM often, and so I've just transcribed this and asked Nkosinati, our editor, to look over it. So I'll just play it and just try and read along as we play it. And if there are any words that stick out, stick them in the comments. Okay, so it's about Elon Musk. Ngithi yena usedlulile uJeff Bezos njengomuntu onemali kakhulu emhlabeni wonke. Angisho ukuthi ukuba nemali kuyinto le ephezulu kakhulu, kodwa angithi siyajabula njengabantu baseNingizimu Afrika ngoba uElon wavela eNingizimu. Okay, thank you, Nkosinati. Let's just do this quickly again. Yayisidla. It was doing something. Yayisidla. Okay, so it's when it was done something first and then moved to something else. Yeah, so yama yayisidla. Thank you. Kakhulu Baba Nkosinati. So ingulube yama did this yayisidla and then right whatever. Good. Okay. Ngiyabonga Kai. Yeah, thanks for following. Okay, so have a listen over here quickly.
Ezibalulekile izinto ozozawazi ukuthi kuzokwenzani egcineni. Hayi ngithiya kodwa ke sethembe ke lensizwa ke Nkosi ngiphile isalibuyisa ithemba kakhulu.
Ngithiya
ke singene ke kuloku esizele ezibalulekile kuleli viki esasingeke sizisho ngeviki elidlule ngokukhona sasikusho insizwa lo Elon Musk bazoyazi ke abantu abakhulu sikeza khuluma ngayo la ukuthi umphathi owasungula inkampani ethiwa SpaceX yaphinde futhi yasungula inkampani ethiwa Tesla. Amasheya ke inkampani Tesla kuthiwa anyuke kakhulu ngale ndlela yokuthi isize yadlula lento zokuthi Jeff Bezos umphathi we-Amazon yaba ke uyena ke sozigidi onemali kunabo bonke emhlabeni. Abantu ke into abazoyikhumbula mthi ukuthi lensizwe yakhona la eMzansi yazalwa la eMzansi Afrika yafunda lapha ePretoria yafunda e-University yase-Pretoria yathi yasuka ke isiya phesheya. So kuyajabulisa ukuthi ubone ukuthi umuntu onemali ophezulu bonke emhlabeni umuntu omthinto okuyimilana la eMzansi Afrika.
Hayi nokuhle kakhulu mina ngoba besijwayele ukubona kungabantu bangaphandle kube ngathi into yoba kude nathi ngokuthi nangowethu wenza nje that isondele
usondele mthiya kuyaqhuquzela futhi nabalaleli bethu ukuthi ngisho ibhizinisi lakho liqala manje lisemncane ungazeyi libuke ngeso lokuthi ke uma lingasabalala umhlaba lingenze njani. Mhlawumbe ngelinye ilanga singathuka sesibiza wena sesibiza igama lakho kuthiwa wena umuntu onemali ubadlula bonke emhlabeni.
Okay, bit intense. Sorry, but yeah, it's a very good thing to do. Just get lots of listening in. Listen to Ukhozi, listen to our podcast. So check that out. In the if you just Google whatever podcast platform you use. So Zamani Zulu, Apple Podcasts or whatever. Should be on Spotify as well. So yeah, have a listen to those. Cool. So let's just have a look quickly at these things here. So basically, Mtia, the presenter, is now asking, saying, I know kuhle kakhulu ngoba besijwayele. We were used to ukubona. We're used to seeing people bangaphandle, other people from other countries. Bangaphandle, from outside. Kube ngathi kuyoba kude. Okay, so it seems as if kuyoba kude, seduze, it's close, kude, it's far from us. This thing, being so successful is very far from us in South Africa, maybe. But if you can see that nangu owethu, there is one of ours, owenza nje, who's doing so well. Kusho ukuthi, that means nathi, us as well, si sondele, we're also close. You can also succeed. So it's just, I thought a beautiful little segment in Ukhozi FM. Just giving people hope. Cool. Bafundi, ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nifikile namhlanje. Njalo ngomgqibelo, ngo-Saturday, ngo-4 p.m. Sizoba sibe ne-livestream. So nazo-ke, contact us for lessons, podcast, kune-Patreon page futhi. Aibo, this thing's in my face. Oopsie. You see now. That's funny. Join our Patreon page. We got more in-depth Zulu lessons. So check that out. That's just learning Zulu Patreon. Patreon. Check out what? Anyway, just for whatever. You'll find it. Log in and check it out. For distance learning, just learning in your own time. There's some video lessons up there. Just join that. Check out a podcast. Watch these African storybooks. Just watch through the whole playlist every week. This is what I'm doing, learning some Vietnamese, and that's really helpful with Vietnamese stories. So nazo very cool. Okay, bafundi, bonga kakhulu. Anisho kuma comments nizothi sala kahle noma hamba kahle zamani. Ngiyasho nina salani kahle bafundi, salani kahle. Okay, bye-bye. Oops.